What's up, guys? So I got a little bit of a game room update for you today. So I've rebuilt the retro corner. I was offered this Zenith at no charge and very happily took it. It's the 20s are nice because of how light they are, but they're a little small. And I wanted this to be the spot for the bigger TV, and then I want to do like some freestanding type units for the 20s. So we've got our core retro corner set up here. Both switches, because I've got more than 8 things on here. And we're getting this set up. So we've got the US Nintendo stuff on this side. Saturn, PS1, PS2. The Genesis will go on top. I do need to pick up another piece to cut for that, but for right now it's fine. The reason the Genesis needs to go on the top is because the Sega CD is too wide to fit in the cubby. And then down here, these bottom 3 will house the Japanese systems, which right now is just the GameCube and 64. But I am looking to pick up a Famicom and Super Famicom sometime soon. I'm watching a couple Dreamcast. Kind of looking for a Dreamcast first, and that'll complete my US want list, and then I can grab the FC and SFC. So let's get these finished wired in. We've got the VCR and DVD player to wire in. So underneath the TV back here is open, and then this piece goes all the way to the wall and has supports screwed into the wall for it. So I've got a hole back here so everything can run through there to keep it a little cleaner, and then these don't fit flush, so I have room to get back there. So that kind of keeps it a little cleaner, at least at the front side. Alright, so all the US stuff is wired in. This is one of the reasons that DVDs are not a dead format to me, because it's very easy and cost effective to get a standard DVD player that will work on these older TVs, which gives more entertainment possibilities. And one of the cool things with this is that it really would not be hard for me to run a headphone amplifier off of the, because it's all analog. It really would not be hard for me to put a headphone amplifier in line with the TV to where somebody could sit and play this and not bother anybody else. So times 3 or 4, and DVDs are actually still a pretty viable format for what I'm doing here. So last thing I got to do is get the Japan systems moved over and wired in, and then I think that's about it for this spot. Above it I put a shelf because I need more box storage. A couple of things that you haven't seen yet, they'll be in a future mail call because I got a decent amount of stuff coming this week. I just want to do it all at once. We got our Mario Kart 64. We got a box for the Wii Mini. I'm watching box-only auctions on eBay and picking up boxes for the stuff that I have that I can get cheap. I'm not paying a lot of money for them, but for what I can get for cheap, picking up the boxes to add on display. And of course, Crypto is up there because he's fits better over there than he does up on the main one. All right, we are running. So this is what it looks like in its quote-unquote finished, i.e. present scenario. I have room down there for either Dreamcast or Super Famicom, whichever comes first. Whichever comes second will just go on top next where Mario Kart sits. So I have room on the changers for both Super Famicom and Dreamcast. The original Famicom runs off the RF adapter, so that'll save me a thing on the Switch. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, so 6 and 8 are open. 6 and 8 are open? Yeah, 6 and 8 are open. So Super Famicom and Dreamcast will wrap this complete. Awesome. I'm super happy with how this turned out. Awesome. I'm super happy with how this turned out. All right, so just a couple things I do want to make note of here while I wrap this up. On both the GameCube and the N64, I am using US power supplies. The output voltages are the same on both the Japanese and American power supplies and the US power supply. Even though the Japanese one could handle the 110 volts at 60 hertz, I have extras. I might as well just use the US power supplies that are designed for the input voltage that they're going to be receiving. That way I eliminate the risk of doing damage to them long term. I have that luxury because I have multiple consoles, because I have an archive and a collection and a game room, and I can do that. So both my Japanese GameCube and N64 are running off US power supplies. No, it does not hurt them. Also, the controllers are interchangeable. It's using the US GameCube controller. The N64 controller, my red and clear one, has been a Japanese one since I got that a long time ago. So controllers are cross-compatible. So really the language is the only barrier, but the games are a lot cheaper over there, and I'm wanting to get those archived and brought over before, that ends up being the next thing to start going crazy expensive. So, but that's what I got for here. Got a ton of work to do back here, but we're going to have another mail call with a bunch of cool stuff showing up this week. So thank you for watching. We got more Mario Wonder coming up. Thanks for commenting, subscribing, liking, all of that good stuff. We're starting to grow here. It's awesome. So I will catch you on the next one.